My lover's sick prank destroyed my life. He sent my husband a filthy photo with the words, "Your wife's favorite toy." When I came home, my husband had vanished, my stuff was gone, and on the wall was that cursed photo. But nothing prepared me for what I found in the bedroom. It dropped me to my knees in shock. Jason Chandler sat on his couch, phone in hand, reeling from a call that shattered his world. His wife of nearly 10 years, Karen, was not at a work conference in Las Vegas as she claimed. A private investigator had just confirmed she was en route to Honolulu with her lover. Sipping his coffee, Jason reflected on their 13-year history. They met in college, both pursuing business degrees, and married soon after graduation. Jason joined his father's tire business, rising to head the accounting department with ambitions to become CFO. Karen excelled as a realtor, navigating tough markets with ease. They lived comfortably, childless by choice. Karen had cited fertility issues and opted for tubal ligation, dismissing adoption. But cracks had formed. Karen's late nights and dismissive attitude raised suspicions. One evening, when she returned home disheveled, reeking of cigarette smoke, Jason questioned her. "Just drinks with friends," she snapped, softening only when he pressed. "It's work stress, Jace. The market's brutal." Despite her apologies, their intimacy dwindled, and her lies became blatant. She claimed to be at the office when she wasn't. Jason held back from confronting her, fearing her reaction. His suspicions deepened when his friend Ron revealed a bombshell at a bar. "I saw Karen with another man, holding hands, kissing," Ron said, showing a photo. Stunned, Jason hired a private investigator, Jerry, recommended by Ron. Karen announced a trip to a company convention in Las Vegas, but Jason, now wary, noticed her packing excessive luggage, including birth control pills, contradicting her claim of tubal ligation. He planted an audio recorder in her car and shared her hotel details with Jerry. That night, Karen called from the airport, promising updates. At work, Jason confided in his father, who offered support. Retrieving the recorder, Jason overheard Karen's flirtatious conversation with a man, confirming her affair and plans for their anniversary week without him. Heartbroken, he dug deeper, accessing her office desk. Her personal account held over $250,000, far exceeding their agreed savings limit. Receipts revealed lavish gifts, including a men's Rolex, Planned Parenthood visits, and a down payment on an apartment. Likely her love nest with her lover, Greg Wilson, her regional manager. Jason visited the apartment, finding evidence of Greg's presence. Men's clothes, a card from Greg, and 2 toothbrushes. Furious, he contacted Greg's wife, Christy Wilson, and arranged to meet her. The next day, they entered Karen's apartment together, uncovering further proof of the affair. Christy, devastated, recognized Greg's belongings and handwriting. "I suspected something," she admitted, tears falling. They devised a plan, move Karen and Greg's belongings to the apartment, forcing them to face their betrayal. Over burgers and beers, Jason and Christy bonded over their shared pain. Karen called, slurring, announcing she'd won a sales award and would stay in Vegas another week, a lie Jason saw through. Jerry confirmed Karen and Greg were together, sending video footage of their intimate moments. Watching it, Jason and Christy heard Karen mock Jason's trust, planning a Hawaii getaway with Greg. "I'll tell Jason I'm working," Karen said. "He'll believe anything." That night, Christy stayed over, seeking comfort. They cuddled, finding solace in each other's company. "You're the only man I've been with besides my husband," Christy confessed. Jason admitted the same about Karen. They fell asleep, entwined, a spark igniting between them. The next morning, Christy cooked breakfast, a gesture Karen hadn't done in years. Jerry called. Karen and Greg's flight to Honolulu had departed. Hours later, as Jason and Christy strategized, Karen's panicked voice came through the phone. "Plane down. Sorry," she gasped before the call cut off. They tried reaching Greg, but his phone went to voicemail. News reports confirmed American Airlines Flight 31 had crashed in the Pacific Ocean. No survivors were found. Jason and Christy clung to each other, grappling with grief and anger. Despite Karen's betrayal, Jason couldn't bear the thought of her death. His father called, offering support, and Jason took time off work. He contacted Karen's colleague, Lucy, who was shocked to learn of the affair and crash, promising to handle insurance paperwork. In the following months, Jason and Christy rebuilt their lives. They received $500,000 each from Acme Real Estate's insurance and over $1.6 million from an airline settlement. Jason sold Karen's apartment, donating its contents, and closed her accounts, recovering $250,000. They erased traces of Karen and Greg selling or donating their belongings. No funeral was held as their bodies weren't recovered, but memorial services were organized for family. Christy moved in with Jason, leaving her job. Their bond deepened, and one evening at Texas Roadhouse, Jason proposed. "It's time I made an honest woman out of you," he said, kneeling. Christy accepted, whispering, "You're going to be a father." Overjoyed, they embraced, vowing never to fly. As they rebuilt their lives, the pain of betrayal faded, replaced by love and hope for a new future together.